Bloody hell. Who put that thing there? Oh. G'day everyone, Fernie here, or Lockie Fern. And this is my 2014 79 series Toyota LandCruiser. Been building this thing a little bit on YouTube recently. It's been catching a bit of traction. Thank you everyone who's been following along. And I thought I would do a bit of a rig rundown video for you guys, showing you what I've done, what's to come, and all the rest of it. So, as we can see here, it is a 2014 79 series Toyota LandCruiser single cab. It's got a VDJ in it. It's white, and it has got one or two tasteful in my opinion, modifications. I also chucked a poll up on Instagram to see what you guys want to know about the Cruiser. So let's run through a few of those questions to start off with. Let's start. So first up we got Jake. What size light are you running? I'm assuming that's meant to say lift. I am running all superior engineering gear. This question's a little bit more complicated. I am running in the front 4 to 5 inch lift springs. I am rocking 9 inch lift suited GU patrol shocks in the front, remote reservoir. I'm also running Hyperflex arms on both sides. I have a sway bar in. This is sway bar in, you can see it right there. And that's the front, that's pretty simple. I've got the GU shocks, but other than that, in general, it's what most 79s would be running up the front. However, up the back, a little bit different. I have done a leaf over axle conversion on the rear, which is where normally the 79s have their leaf springs hung underneath the axles, but what up? I got called in. Everyone's yelling at me. Do I look sus? Yeah. I had the sec bloke come over as well.
Oh, Wilson's.
Oh no, just this dude over here. He's like, hey mate, you alright?
Oh.
Damn.
You got called in.
Who even saw me? Right. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Having me call out. I got the microphone.
Yeah, I was like, that's Fernie. He's probably filming something for his YouTube channel.
Sounds like that guy. Still filming now, so I would have heard that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll chuck it in. Yeah. Sweet as. Cheers, thanks. Bloody out here, breaking laws, getting the security on me. Anyway, as I was saying, so we are rocking a leaf over axle conversion in the rear, which is where normally 79 series will have the leaf spring underneath the axle. However, I have converted it to be on top of the axle, therefore giving me a shitload more ground clearance. The girls are just waving at me. Cheers! A shitload more ground clearance, as you will see in the clip probably playing up here or here. Benefits of this is it's basically a lift kit for the price of a leaf perch and some new U-bolts. It is working perfectly fine for me just now. And the main benefit, which is where four-wheel drives get their capability, it's actually not how big your lift is. That does not make your car any more capable. It makes it look cooler. But what lifting your car does is it allows you to fit bigger tires. Point proven. But the reason you get bigger tires is to have more ground clearance under your diffs. So I have added more ground clearance under my diffs, therefore I won't get stuck in ruts as easily. And I'm running, what are they? I think they are 4 inch lift suited Y62 patrol shocks in the rear. So it's a little bit of a hybrid in terms of suspension, but that's how it's working and it is working. Back to the questions. What engine mods are coming? So currently the vehicle's stock in terms of motor, apart from, I wouldn't count the snorkel and the exhaust. However, that does allow more airflow, but I would not count that as engine modifications at all. Currently it's stock. To be honest, I find it powerful enough to do whatever I need. However, in future, I would like to put a tune on it because I'd like to harness a little bit extra power. But to be honest, this thing turns 37s pretty easily. I'm still just as fast on a racetrack as other utes that I've raced. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not a Ferrari. It's not supposed to be super fast. However, I find it just fast enough. But to answer your question, I would like to tune it. Definitely. Squeeze a little bit more power out. May put a bigger turbo on it. But for now, she's just chilling. Question from Sam. How many blokes have you pulled with this weapon? Unfortunately, a lot more than chicks. Nah, there's yeah, bit of blokes on blokes. The lads love it. Around my local community, we had a little car show thing on last night, and it was good fun. A lot of the boys I work with and others from around came around, had a good chat, because this has recently been built, so not many people have seen it in this state. So I got a good chance to chat with a lot of blokes, and they all seemed to love it, all had a lot of questions. Some people were curious, some people were just intrigued to see how I did it and all that. But all in all, blokes on blokes. Muzz Adventures. When did you realise you liked men? I'm going to slash your tyres when I see you. Then we've got a question here from Jack. Hog reveal. I'm loving these questions, guys. Coming soon on my OnlyFans. I've got a question here from Zach as well. Who made the bull bar? I know the guy. Pretty good looking dude, pretty skillful. You know, got a lot going for him, to be honest. Nah, jokes aside, I made the bull bar. It is not perfect. It's my first time trying to fabricate anything, so it's not gonna look as great as other bull bars, but you know what? I'm keen because I had a go and I am stoked with it. It is first time fabricating. I used cardboard CAD, to create myself a bull bar. I had a great mate of mine named Bailey down in Gold Coast plasma cut the steel for me. So the winch plate itself is 8mm steel. Then it's got 6 for the rest of the box section in the center, and it has 3mm steel on the wings. And yeah, I just saw a few blokes online who had something similar. I thought I'd give myself a shot, a little bit of my own taste, a little bit of my own twist, and it's came out brilliantly. It's came out better than I thought. I fabricated that the same time as I've fabricated this tub rack that you'll see above me, holding the rooftop tent on. I'm really stoked with how that's come up as well. That's designed just to fit my fridge in, but nice and low enough to keep my center of gravity nice and low. Now on to some other questions. What do we got here? Let me turn my chair around. Righto. So jumping on to, what do we got? Of covered engine bay and performance. Camping / touring setup. How do you plan on living out of the tub? So, as you can see, I've got the tub with the rooftop tent setup, as I was just talking about. I also have a 270XL awning and a shower awning as well. Both of those aren't installed yet. However, my plan is to have the fridge in the back, and I'm going to use eskies for now as watertight containers to use as a pantry. I'm going to use that as a clothes bag as well, because I'm going to be going to Cape York with Muzz in 3 days time now. So that's super cool. That's why I'm filming this now. We'll be using eskies as watertight because I don't want to get my clothes wet in Nolans, because I will be doing the old telly. And other than that, it's pretty agricultural setup. I'm not much of a comfort man myself. I've been told by many people that I camp worse than a homeless person. But you know what? I've got a rooftop tent now. I actually haven't slept in that yet, so I'm keen and eager to give that a crack. Favorite modifications from James. If I had to pick my favorite modifications, I would say number one favorite modification is the tub. Not many people rock tubs on these things. It looks sick. I don't care what you have to say. If you think a tray looks better, I'm not going to say you're wrong, because there's some trays look sick. However, the tub just baddie. Second favorite modification would have to be the tires. This thing, just with the tires on it, it just looks like a remote control car. It's so big and I absolutely love it. It's like a little kid's dream seeing these things like they are. Let me just stand up. Obviously I'm flexing up, but I am about 5'10", so you can see the size of this thing is pretty huge, compensating. And my third favorite modification would probably be the bull bar, just because I gave it a crack and decided to go out on a whim, try something I haven't done before. But that's probably a pretty close tie with the suspension. I'm pretty stoked with the suspension. What have we got next? Future plans coming with the ute. Future plans, pretty simple. I would say this is, as far as a phase 1 goes, this is probably 95% complete phase 1. The car will be getting resprayed eventually, a different color. It will not be going white. Colors are probably between 2 colors. However, obviously it's YouTube. I got to keep you guys excited. I'm going to gatekeep that for now. I guess I can start a little bit of a walk around while I'm here. So doing a little bit of left of right to frame for you guys. As I said, we've got the custom bull bar. Everything's pretty much stock up here apart from the bull bar. I've got the Tourer plates, hence the fact the ute is called Tourer. And what is that doing there? Anyway, got the Runver up here as well. Recovery points, I already covered most of this actually. 37-inch Maxxis razors, MTs, 37 by 12 on a 17 by 9 neg 22 offset. These are Dirty Life DT1s in the, I think it's called gold, but it's more bronze. I don't know. What do you think in the comment section? Is it bronze or gold? I actually also have over here, which is something I hadn't seen done before. In case you guys haven't really gathered, I'm a fan of doing stuff that I haven't really seen done before. I know 79s, it's not the most unique car ever. It's actually probably the most common car ever. However, I like putting my own little flavor on things. So as you can see here, we have some GQ Patrol mirrors. Toyota purists are crying right now. But GQ Patrol mirrors, they bolt right up. They look way better than the 76 mirrors in my opinion. Cool, clean, sleek, easy, bolt on. It's my car, not yours. I don't care what you have to say. We have the hub straight out of Afghanistan, imported directly. It does have mounts for the 50 cal turret on it, so that's cool. Let me move this chair so we can just see the amount of flex going on here. We've got the suspension, as I was speaking about before, leaf over axle, which from there, hopefully you can see the amount of ground clearance I have under here, which is a fair amount. The shocks, springs, hub, we've got the, what do you call that thing? Rooftop tent, or tub top tent bracket that I made. That's cool, the rack, whatever. I have got up here an Outback Tourer 1.4 clamshell tent. Very keen to use this, all the hype. And I have a Cedar Summit inflatable mattress in there. Key for you boys, chucking rooftop tents, run an inflatable mattress or self-inflating mattress, because then you can fit your doonas and your pillows and shit in it and it works mad. I have up there as well, I think it's 230 watt inverter, but I don't really care. My battery doesn't go flat. Speaking of battery, we can move on to interior and 12 volt system. So I actually covered a lot of this in my recent interior build, but here we have the FG XR6 Falcon seats. We have a 300 series GR steering wheel. We have some Car Builders sound deadening. What else do we have? We'll pop this open. Don't mind these door cards. I will be custom upholstering these. However, that is to come later. 70 series store armrests. We have Cap'n Industries fire extinguisher. We have a center console fridge. I have an Enerdrive 12 volt system back there. Custom built myself, but it's not the prettiest thing ever, so I won't really bother showing you. But this is the interior. In my humble opinion, it is goddamn gorgeous. Gets the job done anyway. I do have cruise control, which is pretty exciting for this thing too. Up here we have a fully black. In general, we have a fully blacked out interior, as you can tell. Black dash, black vinyl. We have a 9-inch Apple CarPlay head unit. We have a fisheye JDM style rearview mirror. I have a hat holder up there, but I'm currently wearing the hat. Everything in this is blacked out, and I do have Starliner stuff up there. However, it has not been installed properly yet. I have not put the light box on. Don't you worry, we can't all be goddamn show ponies all the time. There's not too much else to talk about in the interior. Yeah, I do have the Fat Bars 4-inch snorkel on here as well. Good thing, gets the turbo whistling. Now, as I was just talking about, we have the Fat Bars 4-inch snorkel, which is good. Patrol mirrors, as we were talking about. Dusty ass fingerprints, which is done by myself. What else do we have done over here? We've got more people having a look down here as well. Myron. It's super awkward to film while people are watching, but it is all good. We have... I just gotta wait, it's so weird. Hey, how you doing? Good, thanks. I said don't mind me just being a dork over here filming myself. What else do we have? Interior's covered. Hub. Got flares all around. I've also got 70 series store taillights on the back down here. Look, I don't know what everyone talks about. Everyone says this thing's too high. It's super easy to get into when it's flexed up like this. I've got central locking back here, which involves a padlock. between the two little links on my tailgate, which works. Central locking, black indicators. As I was saying, we have a 3-inch redback exhaust through with a cat. So I'm sure you guys want to hear that. Let me get the keys over from this side of the vehicle. Where are we looking? Here we are. I'm sure you want to give it a listen. Where? Your car's too loud. You're hurting the environment. Shut up. And hopefully the neighbours loved that one. I guess that's mostly everything to do with it. As I said, it's not like it's an insane $300,000 big canopy and tray setup with 4-link and whatever and all these other super cool goodies. I am just a bloke and I have not got a loan out for this thing or any of the modifications. I don't talk about my financial situation, but I have paid everything in cash. So it's not owned by the bank. Everyone who thinks that. Or just a, humble rig. Just a dude trying to do his thing. I enjoy cars, just like you because you're watching this video. I would say to anyone that wants to do this, do it. Do what you want to do because life is short. I didn't think I would get to have something like this, but I do because I worked hard. But also because ball out, make the decisions, be a man, do cool shit, take your car four-wheel driving. From Jez, future trips. I've spoken about this a little bit. I'm going to be going to Cape York and I'm going to be doing the Old Telly track, the Kreb track and the Frenchman's, which I'm very excited for. I'm leaving for that in 4 days. I will be down around southeast Queensland around Christmas time. I will also be checking out places down around near the Wattigans later this year as well. So there's a lot of trips coming up for this thing. All very exciting. Going to be doing... Oh, did I mention I'm doing the Gibb River Road next year? That's cool. That is mostly it. I just thought I'd jump on and do this because a few people have been asking me about it and I would chuck it all out for you guys who are interested in what has happened. It's come a long way in a short time, but it's still got a long way to go. However, I'm very happy with it. If you're interested in more in-depth details on anything that I've spoken about in this video, it will have been covered in a video previous to this. So I've got my suspension video. I've also got my interior video. I'm currently working on the bull bar, rack and tub video as well. So feel free to check those out and you will get as much juicy detail as you are looking for. I promised a flex test in my suspension video. I'm not going to say this is the flex test yet because I've still got my sway bar in and it's got a long way to go. She's still got ages left, but will be plenty and plenty of flexing while I am on the Telegraph track, which will be covered in episodes to come. When I get a forklift, I promise the day I get a forklift will be the day that I will flex it up and we can see just truly how hard Leafs can party, which I'm keen for because coils suck anyway. If you're interested in supporting this build and helping me grow my channel, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, anything, sharing with your mates that are also interested in this sort of stuff. I also have a store. It's ontoaco.com. That has shirts, it has hats, it has stickers, it has window banners, which I don't have on right now, but I'm still doing a little bit of testing on that just to make sure I get it right before I pump it out to you lovely people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, please chuck it in the comments section below. I will be answering everything that I can about the build and, what's to come. If I didn't cover it in this video, I apologize. I will try to get back to you. If you're interested in following along, all my socials will be down in the description. So will my store, so will everything else. But all in all, I'm just glad I get to share my passion with you guys on such a cool platform. And yeah, I think it's just exciting, there's a lot going on in the world, so sometimes it's cool to just chill out with some boys and girls and enjoy a nice car, or not even a nice car, just enjoy someone's passion with someone else, because there's a lot of negativity in the world. So take this as your sign, be positive, be nice to people, and do pursue your dreams. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Unsure what that'll be at this stage, more than likely Cape, but you've hung around this long, so thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Oh shit, I forgot to say the catchphrase. I'll see you out on tour. It's so cringy saying it by yourself in the middle of the woods, but I hope it sounds cool for the video.
No more, don't wanna hit that pole. Get my old plug, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scraped the bowl. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Like, did you get the memo? She eat that rotary love. I'm popping hella Skittles, and I can solve your riddle. We'll smoke you like it's menthol. This dude is crazy mental. A SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang Dental. She's a new fan. She slobbing on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She too gone and she can't hear. She don't wanna strip no more, don't wanna hit that pole. In my old plug, I get in and go. She don't wanna strip no more, don't wanna hit that pole. In my old plug, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scraped the bowl. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Seen way too many ones, I'm about to throw some hundreds. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running.